Okay, what I am going to demonstrate now is using action strikes, which is a library that Hans Zimmer had a lot to do with in developing, I suspect. Could be wrong, but I feel he has, listening to his music. Maybe the team at Native Instruments just developed it based on his musical style for action movies. Who knows? Okay, I'll choose on Ensemble first. Ensemble, and I'll leave. Okay, we'll check the MIDI channel 1. We will also check the track itself to make sure that it outputs on MIDI channel 1. Some computers, I should say some keyboards don't transmit on channel 1. They might transmit on 16 or 10, and that's the main reason why you won't hear anything when you play back your keyboard. So when I press the key down, either from the keyboard or from here, again, if you don't see the keyboard, then within Contact, you can reveal the keyboard here. This is the generative instrument as well. The way it works is you can have these triggers. So I'm playing the same note, but it distinctively changes the feel. One note, you can see all of these triggered. If I go up, this area is playing low percussion. Here, more elaborate, higher pitch percussion, and the very high pitch percussion. So we've got low, mid, high, all together in this range. What is also unique, as I've mentioned, these are the key trigger keys to change the rhythmic style. If you click here, let me bring this down a bit. If you click here, you can change the style from the built-in libraries. It's previewing it. If you like that style, click. Then it's loaded in. So let me just repeat that. Let me choose a different style. Let's make it. Okay, you can see it's very different, and it's been loaded. So all of these you can load up your own desired presets. These are 1 to 5, 6 to 10. The key triggers are different. That's a mixer for the virtual instrument itself. So you can have up to 10 different rhythmic styles that you can change from. So within the software, what I'll do is just play one note. Should label this. It's important to have the click on if you're wanting to sequence to the tempo, and for the virtual instruments to work properly. These generative instruments, you need to be working with the click. Okay, so let's see how close I was in playing the note on the beat. Command 4. Okay, so I'm off. Whoop, undo that. I didn't start right on the beat. You see that? So what I can do, a few things. I press Q for quantize, and it automatically adjusts the position. Q, quantize. Boom. Because I had set up here. Did I set it? No, I didn't. Okay, these are the divisions. So a beat is 1/4. If I'm 4 beats in a bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, then I'm working on 4 quarter notes per bar. So these are divisions of quarter notes. Eighth notes would be half that value, half the value. If I zoom in, these are the quarter notes here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Subdivisions would be eighth notes are half that, and 16th notes half that again. Okay, most of the time you would be working in eighth notes. Equally important to make sure that the end of that note ends there, because you may want to copy this see how the rhythm changes. So if I hold the Option key down, click, Control key down, no, yes, Option key, click. Option click drag. So now the end of this note lines up with the next bar, so and then I copied it, go from this rhythm, I'll turn off the click. And the MIDI velocity, the actual velocity, if I put this to velocity, where is it? Down here. I can change, that will also give me a different dynamic. More in terms of complexity of rhythm. Although we're not hearing much of a difference at all. But it does have function, the velocity depending on the rhythmic style. Okay, the note triggers. So if we go back here and look at these note triggers, how to change it to this style here. If I change it here, so all you do, these are C1, C sharp 1, D1. You don't need to read music. Remember the note values. Open up the editor. Let me create some space over here. Here are the note names here, along here. So if I go down, go down, let's go C1. So let's make a trigger note here, C1. There's our pencil tool, so Command C1 here. So trigger notes don't have to be long, just a short note like that, and you will know that that's a trigger note. So play back. You can see that is the first pattern. If I move this up to the next C sharp, sharp means go up. Now it's going to trigger this one. Move it up again. And that's all there is to it. If you want this note, okay, to play a different style, what you do is, what I do, Option click drag, copies, and I can just bring it over. So what do we want to go to? Maybe here. Oh, we're playing that style here. So line it up. Let's bring this down a bit. Here are our notes. And it will play this rhythmic. Let's make it the first rhythmic style here, then it will trigger to this particular style on that. And Option click drag, Option click drag, Option click drag. We can do that. Go back to this style. Cool. Now, going to the tempo, we can adjust the tempo because we've locked to bars and beats, and we've been very careful where notes start, so they start on the beat, everything will line up. So that allows us to then manipulate tempo. Let's get my, not the scissors, but the pencil tool. So we're stepping up, stepping up. Okay, a bit distracted with the image. It doesn't fit the image. I'm just demonstrating the function. If I really increase the tempo a lot here, then you'll notice. And ideally, I should be performing these tempo changes on the beat, or when there is a note change to a different style, not in between. So you can, do things accidentally without realizing it, just experimenting. If okay, control click on the note will mute it. Control M, mute that note. Yeah, interesting.